So me, actually, what I did, I moved my things from my house, because now at some point before marriage, I started living my on myself. So I used to live. I shifted my things from my house and took it to his house, and life started.
Tukajaza nyumba.
Tukajaza nyumba, by the way. Tulijaza chini na juu, because everything had to fit in that house.
We really had challenge in terms of our sexual life. It was challenge because I married her. She was a virgin. You get, okay, I don't know if I can speak about this, but she was in that nini. So when we went to our honeymoon, she was not used to this stuff. Just as it wengine tumezaliwa ghetto, tumefanya mablanda, hata ni Mungu ametusaidia, akatusaidia tukafika mahali tumefika, but now she was not used to these things. Tumeingia kwa honeymoon. Now it's because in our counseling we didn't talk about these things. You see, we did, because we were like, we didn't talk, the people who are taking us through, they didn't take us through these things vizuri, you get. So we, in our honeymoon, we really struggled. We went to the honeymoon, we even had to talk with the honeymoon, just give me time. So we went to the honeymoon, we just, tulijibamba, tulile tukajibamba story ya maji, tukajibamba story ya coast, but we didn't get to that point, yeah, maybe getting intimate, because I had to understand her. You know, it was too much for her. We had not gone through that. So we didn't want to go, I didn't want her to feel like since ni kama ako me understand, we had not talked, wako wamepitisha through that, so I didn't want her to go through that trauma or something. So I had to understand her, na tukamaliza our honeymoon vizuri, tukarudi walking that journey so that she can understand, so that things zikaanza kuflow. But it was a crazy journey that time, you know. Expectation inakuwaga na watu wanafikiria it's automatic. Mkishapatana na mtu it's automatic, but I guess not everyone. That's why it's good for people to go through counseling about these issues. Let's talk about these things. Let's talk about sex, because tunai-hide, and then people wanaingia kwa marriage, they've not talked about these things, zinakuja zinawa affect. That's why people are walking out of some marriage, hata kutoka kupitia kwa honeymoon. People are walking out just because they didn't talk. We want just to make it look something. Tunataka tuifanye ikae, it's like ikae something else, because sisi watu sana believers, watu wameokoka, they don't want to talk about these things, but they are real. We need to talk about sex, because it's so important, especially for marriage. Let's tackle every detail, because hii ndo kitu tutaipata pale. It contributes a lot in the marriage setup. So I guess we should engage in these conversations. They're so key.
Me, what I could have wished, if days could go back and I was to be told, what topic would you want, I would choose to be taught more on, I could have been taught more on sex, and also how to run my home as a wife, as a mother, and also in the ministry, because our marriage is not only our marriage. Because we also met when we were in ministry, so there is that part of also ministry. How do I juggle these three things? You see, how do I balance? Because for him, maybe it's ministry and family, but for me as a wife, I also have to be a mother who has to balance everything without leaving any stone unturned. Yes, so that I think that is what I wished I could have been talked to on counseling.